As we saw in the season's trailer, Captain Glenn's ability to keep a cool head hits a wall when the boat crashes into a wall. So I want to play a round of failing the high seas. I want to hear about the most unfortunate moments you've both had working on boats. What's the most compromising position you've ever accidentally caught charter guests in, Captain?
Well, I never caught somebody, but there was one charter where the chief stew was also the masseuse, and she went in to give the primary charter guest a massage, and he started grabbing her in inappropriate places. But she was the captain's wife. I was the maid at the time, and yeah, as you can imagine, that didn't go over too well.
Oh my God. What's the worst way in which a guest has yelled at you? Either of you have a guest creaming you out?
I've never had a guest yell at me.
I didn't have a guest yell at me, but I had a guest very agitated over something that I thought was minor. There was a $200 taxi ride, and it was a very short distance because we were anchored and getting the guests ashore right next to the airport. But the taxi driver had to wait a couple hours and do a few trips. You know, we have to spend money on behalf of these wealthy people on a regular basis, and we have to make calls like that. If you're 30 grand a day to be on the boat and $200 to reserve a taxi to get you ready to get to your private jet, I don't see a problem, but he did.
Daisy, what's the biggest F-up you've ever made while on the clock?
I did give a 5-year-old a non-virgin pina colada, but I rectified it very quickly, but it was...
For both of you, have you ever had a boatmance go very bad?
I've been lucky. I haven't had any go really bad.
What about you, Daisy?
I've only had one boatman, and we're still friends. So as far as I'm concerned, we're winning.
Glenn, what's the harshest unsolicited critique a charter guest has given you?
God, I had a guest give me, if I could say that, for anchoring too far away from some sea caves that we were going into. And yeah, he was upset about that, but it was like 100-meter anchoring. So, you know, what can you do? But we went back and anchored right in front of the cave in the 100 meters. We probably had like the anchor and maybe 5 meters on the bottom. But we stayed where we were. So
Daisy,
okay.
What's something embarrassing or unprofessional that guests caught you doing?
On New Year's Eve, we went to a nightclub in Thailand, and I got pretty drunk and started hooking up or kissing some guy on the dance floor. I don't think that was very professional.
It happens.
Just my New Year's Eve kiss.
Glenn, what is the grossest or most awkward bathroom emergency you've ever had during a charter?
We were in the USVIs getting ready to come out of the water the next day, and our chief stew made some frozen margaritas that I don't know, there's something wrong with the tequila. But the next day in front of the surveyor, like, I don't drink much, but I had to keep excusing myself to run to the bathroom to puke. It was not pretty.
Wow.
I can't hold alcohol very well.
Thanks for watching. Watch more clips here and subscribe to our channel here. See ya.